All right, Power Racers. So after looking over all the cars on our field this weekend, we have enough retirements that we're going to have 2 teams instead of 3 teams for the relay race. So please pay attention for the revised team orders. For our blue team, we're going to have Tokyo Drift, E-House Mustang, Dr. Quinn, Mystery Machine, and Fubar 1 on the blue team. We have an orange baton. So the orange team will be Stingray, Matt Stang, Mini Tesla, Per Art, and Space Trash. So we're going to be racing 2 teams simultaneously in our relay race. Everybody will still have to do 5 laps. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Power Racing Series. This is our relay race, our first of 2 races today. Our relay race is a bit of a unique course arrangement. We have 2 teams composed of all of the cars that are still surviving after yesterday's grueling racing. We have 10 cars that are going to take turns trying to take 5 laps as fast as they can. So a total of 25 laps for each team, and we're going to try to get a baton passed between all of those teams in order to make sure they're doing those 25 laps. If they miss a lap, they got to do it again. If they break down, they got to do that lap anyway, or one of their teammates does. Okay, so our first 2 cars here for the blue and orange team, respectively, are Dr. Quinn and Space Trash. Okay, so this is the track, folks. Every car is going to have to do this track 5 times. And we're going to try to see who can make it around as quickly as possible. Some of the cars are fast, some of the cars are slow, some of the cars are reliable, and some of them are going to break down. So let's see what happens. Okay. If we could also get a few marshals on track to help push broken cars down, that would be great. So we're going to get started here in just a second. All right, I'm going to need everybody's help to count down to get us started. We're going to go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. And Dr. Quinn takes a quick lead after having won a couple of races this weekend already. They're speeding along with Space Trash following closely behind. Can the teams maintain reliability? Keep going. Come on, Space Trash, you can do it. Space Trash, having battery problems early in the day, yesterday, managed to get them fixed. We're 2 laps down here, so let's see how we can do. You'll notice that the teams aren't necessarily matched on track, but hopefully the cumulative race time of the teams will be something that will generate some excitement. So we have 5 laps here. Space Trash holding their baton while they're steering, so obviously making things a little bit more difficult. Oh, and also Dr. Quinn's doing the same thing. So both teams managing to hold onto their batons and steering at the same time.
Both of these teams also constructed for themselves makeshift baton holders, but it seems like they had some fail points.
So they just finished their 4th lap here, the Space Trash. So Dr. Quinn's on their 5th lap here, so they're going to get ready to hand off to E-House Mustang is the next car. So they have to do this transition here where they pass the baton off before the end of the straightaway. So they don't have a lot of time or a lot of space. So you're going to see Dr. Quinn peel off here and get back into the pits, and E-House Mustang's going to try to lay down as many laps as they can. Yo, come on, Space Trash, you can do it. We always like an underdog around here. Space Trash valiantly taking things as nice and easily as they can, handing off to Matt Stang in the red and gold Iron Man theme. E-House Mustang making their way around some bumpy turns here. Matt Stang now, a lap down, is going to have to figure out how to claw some time back for their team. Mustang has had some aggressive driving this weekend. So we'll see if they can keep their car on track. Quite a big bump has developed on the far side of the track from the crowd. And you'll notice as the cars go over that they tend to bounce around and lose a little bit of control going around the turn. So they need to pay attention back there. These two cars pretty evenly matched. Both teams coming from Rochester are built very similarly. Oh, and E-House Mustang handing off very nicely to Fubar 1, the New Jersey team from Fubar Labs, a home team favorite. Blue Baton team is now 1 lap ahead. Oh, and Orange team has spun out. They can't really spin out because they're a lap down right now. They need to hurry up and get back on track. Come on, you can do it. Orange team really going to have to lay down some very consistent fast laps here. Now handing off to Mini Tesla. Mini Tesla not having much of a body left on them for some reason. Doesn't look very much like a Tesla anymore. They were having some drivetrain problems. You'll notice that Mini Tesla is very quiet, and they're running a belt drive system instead of chains. Their motor is also a very nice, very large size popular motor. You'll also see that motor in cars like Per Art. So with that accident that Mustang had, the Orange Baton is now 3 laps down. So they're going to have to make up some time by being very consistent.
Tokyo Drift getting ready for the handoff here.
Mini Tesla navigating around that handoff happening. Very good. Nice work. Tokyo Drift doing a great job of holding up the baton, making sure that they're registering under the timing scoring system. Blue Baton really laying down some fast laps. Orange Baton seems to have lost a couple of laps for some reason, not registering with Mini Tesla. They're going to have to make up some laps. Oh, an Orange team, Andy here is making a little holster for himself. Needs to get going. Let's see if it registers. Okay, registered, great. All right, so yeah. Well, right now we're down 7. Yeah. Okay, and we have another handoff for the Blue Baton. Mystery Machine also putting their baton in a holster, taking a few times, getting rooted on by the rest of their team, trying to get them to go faster. Blue Baton now quite far ahead of everybody else. We need to see if Per Art can close some of that gap with Mystery Machine. Stingray, one of the faster teams this weekend, is getting ready to take the baton from Per Art. Let's see if they can lay down some fast laps here and get back closer to the lead.
That orange baton is wiggling. Let's hope that that zip tie continues to hold on.
And getting ready for the handoff, Per Art here, coming around, getting ready to give it to Stingray. And they're off. Stingray doing a great job getting the baton. Blue Baton is only a couple laps down, so we'll see if Stingray can lap the field a couple times. We're on the last lap. Blue Baton on the very last lap here is about to finish. Is this it? Blue Baton making their way through. Okay, that was the last lap. So Blue Baton wins the race here. Blue Baton being very consistent. Oh no! And Stingray spun out. Alright, that's it. So Blue Baton wins this race. Orange Baton doing a great job of trying to reel it back in. Our blue team here won.
I feel like he wants to keep going till 30.
I don't know, I guess they want to keep going. They don't realize that it's over. You guys are done.
Winning is more about a feeling.
Yeah. I mean, you can keep going if you want. Our endurance race is going to be at 1 p.m. So we're going to have 75 minutes of mayhem with as many cars as going to last through 75 minutes of racing. So please join us again at racing at 1 p.m. for the endurance race.